this is Lady Bula, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not, and we will get through this election cycle with our sanity intact. I'm almost promising that, y'all. But anyway, I just came to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that there are just no words for what I'm about to show you now.
Dude grabs his glove, other dude holds Mookie's hand, and he grabs the ball out. Never seen that before. Unbelievable. He's grabbing Mookie's hand while the other one has the glove.
So, what's happening here? The Los Angeles Dodgers and the New York Yankees are playing in the World Series for the Major League Baseball Championship. So this was game 4 last night at Yankee Stadium. Mookie Betts, who is the Dodgers' outstanding outfielder, and I'm sure an outstanding batter too, was on top of his game. The Yankee hitter hit a foul ball up in the stands. Mookie jumped up and caught the ball. As he caught the ball, these two white men interfered with the play. One of them grabbed his glove, and the other one grabbed his hand while they pried the ball out of the glove. It is just unbelievable that these people would do that. Now, these are Yankee fans, and these are white people. And I'm just saying, if they had been black people, it would have been thugs and hoodlums and the ghetto. And oh my goodness, they don't have a father at home. It would have been everything. And I don't know how old these men are, but they look young. One of them looked really young. But that's what they did. I mean, cheating out in the open over a baseball game. Now, if they do that at a baseball game, what will they do in the dark when nobody's looking? So this headline comes from NBC Los Angeles. Fans who ripped ball from Mookie Betts' glove banned from World Series Game 5. So they were banned from Game 5 originally. 2 fans who were ejected at Yankee Stadium in a blatant and bizarre case of fan interference during Game 4 of the World Series won't be allowed to attend what could be the decisive game Wednesday night in New York. Now, the scenario is in Major League Baseball is that you have to win 4 out of 7. So the best 4 out of 7 is the winner. Now, the Dodgers had already won 3 games, so they didn't need to win but one more game to win the series. So I guess those fans just felt like they had to get in the game and do something. So that's what they did. They interfered with the play. 2 fans in the front row of seats along the right field foul line could be seen attempting to pry the baseball from the glove of Mookie Betts after he leaped near the wall and caught a fly ball in foul territory off the bat of New York's Gleyber Torres. One fan in a Yankees jersey could be seen trying to open Betts' glove as another, wearing sunglasses, grabbed the right fielder's arm. The ball eventually was pried loose, but Torres was immediately called out on fan interference. In a statement issued Wednesday, the Yankees called the behavior egregious and unacceptable physical contact and said the 2 fans will not be allowed to attend Game 5 at Yankee Stadium. Responding to the incident, Betts said, "We lost. It's irrelevant. I'm fine. He's fine. Everything's cool. We lost the game, and that's what I'm kind of focused on. We got to turn the page and get ready for tomorrow." ESPN identified one of the fans as a 38-year-old season ticket holder who said in an interview that he and the fan with him discussed such a scenario. So they had made up their mind they were going to do that. My goodness. But anyway, Mookie Betts was like, okay, fine, we lost the game. They did lose that game, but they were leading before those fans interfered. But you can look at the picture and tell that everybody didn't agree with what these two men had done, because the man with this glove looking thing on his hand looked like he's trying to tell them no, not to do it. And then there's a little kid, looked like he might be a middle schooler with his hand up. He knows that's not how the game is supposed to be played. What great role models are these two men, man, just doing his job, and two white men doing something totally off the wall, embarrassing, and out of order. And the weird thing about it is not even a racial thing, I don't think, in this particular case. They would have done that to a white guy. They want to win. They want the Yankees to win. The Yankees think they're always supposed to be in the World Series, and they think they're always supposed to win. But now this is New York for you. I think this is typical of New York. I don't think this is out of character for these men at all. But if they were black, I think we would be hearing a lot more about how awful they were and how ghetto it was, and how terrible that black people raise children without fathers. You just would never hear the end of it. So the Yankees issued a statement. It says, last night, 2 fans were ejected from Yankee Stadium for egregious and unacceptable physical contact with the Dodgers outfielder, Mookie Betts. The safety and security of players, fans, and stadium staff is the foundational element of every event held at Yankee Stadium, and it cannot be compromised. Tonight marks the final home game of the year, and we want every ounce of our fans' passion on display. Yankee Stadium is known for its energy and intensity. However, the exuberance of supporting one's team can never cross the line into intentionally putting players at physical risk. The Yankees and Major League Baseball maintain a zero-tolerance policy toward the type of behavior displayed last night. These fans will not be permitted to attend tonight's game in any capacity. So the fans were exuberant. They were excited. They want to win. But they are also season holders. One of them is. So if he has season tickets to Yankee Stadium, that's some big money involved. So you really have to tread lightly with stuff like that, I guess. But those men need to go to some kind of training. I'm not sure what kind of training they need to go to, but they need to go to some kind of training, because that behavior was totally unacceptable, even though it was, some people might have thought it was funny, but I didn't think it was funny, because they're setting a terrible example for young people that might be Yankee fans or baseball fans. But anyway, here's a clip of Yankee Stadium security walking them out of the stadium after they pulled that little stunt. So as you can see, some people were booing them, but some were high-fiving them. They think they pulled something off really big. So anyway, y'all, there are just no words. And I can't call it, because I keep thinking, what if they had been black guys that did that to a white player? And I don't believe it was racial. I don't think it was so much racial as those two men wanting the Yankees to win, which they did. But there's still 3-1. If the Dodgers win one more game, the series is over. And they're going back to Los Angeles after tonight if they don't win. So they will have home court advantage. So anyway, y'all, you got to let me know what you think about this. What do y'all think about this? People who are always talking about, what about my kids? What about my kids? What are the kids going to think? Well, what are their kids going to think? Okay, thank you for listening. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and have a good evening.